All right, guys, you know her from the hit TV show Shark Tank. Barbara Corcoran is well known for her savvy business and real estate investments, and she also has a passion for helping small business owners. I talked to Barbara earlier today about an upcoming webinar she's hosting. For you, when you think of business unusual, how this whole thing got started, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I knew that young entrepreneurs out there trying to build their businesses need a lot of help. I also realized as time went by that entrepreneurs don't ask for help outside their own firm. They might ask an employee, what do you think? But they don't seek out really smart knowledge. So we started the Business Unusual webinar series presented by AT&T Business because we wanted to help entrepreneurs get the best information from like-minded souls who knew how to do it, figured a formula, and could share, and were generous enough to share those formulas with our audience. So the first one's on this particular season, Wednesday, May 11th at 2 p.m. And the topic is keeping it simple. There's a whole spiel.
For you, you've obviously had your success. For you, what makes it so important to shed light on small businesses and make sure they thrive?
Because I remember too many times knowing I was failing, wondering if I was going to stay in business, needing money, losing my ace salesperson, having a manager turn, having what seemed at the time insurmountable problems. And I think if I could have turned to other people who had been there before, I think I would have realized it was a bumpy road, but the other side was just around the corner. But it's not the way in small business. What happens, it's the first time you're trying each thing. You tend to, if you care about your business, to be very dramatic about it, put 150% of your heart in it. And when things don't work out, you really at times feel like your business is doomed. So it's good to lean on other people. It's as simple as that.
And expand on that a little bit when it comes to having those pitfalls. You're going to have them as a small business owner. How important is it to have like a community around you, some people you can kind of lean on?
Well, everyone likes a community of like-minded souls because it gives you comfort. But I think even more than the importance of having a community, I think you have to be the kind of personality that realizes each time you fall that the best things happen after you get up. I can tell you in the years building my real estate brokerage firm in New York City that every time we had our worst upsets, they always were the beginning of a new idea that we could turn it around. It's like the flip side of the coin. And so I've learned that, and a lot of entrepreneurs don't learn that till they're in business a couple of years, but everyone will hold me out on that and say, it's exactly true. The worst things happen. You get a bounce on the back end if you're smart enough to hang around for it.
Now, we can't bury the lead. This thing is free. Why do you feel like it was important to make this free and give people access to this thing?
Well, this is free, but you have to remember it's sponsored by AT&T Business. It's expensive to put on, but they share the same compassion I have with small business, and that's a huge customer base for them. So you could register for free at 888barbara.com. You're really crazy if you're in business, no matter whether you're in for 3 months or 3 years or 10 years, where you don't listen in, because we have such valuable advice being shared with everyone on Wednesday, May 11th.
All right, once again, that free business webinar is 1 week from today at 2 in the afternoon. We'll post information on how to register for it on allindiana.tv after the show.